Time in the great house on the Collinwood estate is held in suspension. Before it can go forward again, we must await the outcome of one person's perilous journey into the past, back to the year 1795. There in the old Collins mansion, a strange, disenchanted, and evil young girl has planned the destruction of Barnabas Collins.
The moment has come, Barnabas. I wish I could be there when you feel the pain. I wish I could see the look on Josette's face.
Barnabas, what is it?
I don't know. I can't breathe.
Barnabas, my darling, you must sit down. Oh,
I feel as though something is choking me. Help me, Josette.
I want to help. I do not know what to do.
The room is growing darker. I can't see. Where are you, Josette?
Oh, I'm here, my darling. By your side, I shan't leave you.
Get somebody quickly to help me.
Yes, my dear.
Ah!
Oh, Barnabas!
Barnabas!
He cannot talk. He said he felt he was choking.
Choking? Barnabas!
What is wrong with him?
I don't know. Is that any better?
Oh, what's happened?
I don't know.
It happened so suddenly. We were talking to each other, and he felt fine, and then he... Oh!
You better get Miss Dupre to sit down and try to calm her. Barnabas! Barnabas, can you hear me? Can you say anything at all? Miss Dupre, did he say anything when it happened?
Only that he couldn't breathe and that the room was getting dark. He couldn't see me. Mr. Collins, what is wrong with him?
I don't know.
Will he be well again?
I don't know.
What are you doing?
I'm going to get him up to his room. A doctor should see him immediately. Barnabas, can you hear me? We're going up to your room. You're going to get into bed, but you're going to be all right. Believe me, you're going to be all right.
I want to come with you.
No, you wait here until I get him into bed. Stay with her.
I don't understand it. He was perfectly fine 1 minute, and then all of a sudden,
He's
his
going
hand...
to be all right. The doctor and Mr. Collins will find out what's wrong with him.
Oh, I can't stay here and do nothing. I must be near him.
No, you can't help him.
I can help him by being near him, and I must do that.
Barnabas. Barnabas, can I do anything to make you more comfortable?
Oh, I've tried to keep her downstairs, but she insisted on being with him.
It's all right.
How is he?
Well, I don't know. He seems to be getting a fever, but I don't see how that can start the
Has
pain.
anything like this ever happened to him before?
He's never had a sick day in his life.
This doesn't make any sense. It was as though something attacked him. There was something... His hand, it went up to his throat, and there was a look in his eyes.
Miss Dupre, you stay here with him while I try to find Dr. Thornton.
Will the doctor be able to help him?
If he can determine what's wrong, yes. If he can't, I don't know what can be done.
Please hurry, Mr. Collins. Please hurry. Oh. Oh.
Mr. Collins, I don't know what to tell you.
What do you mean you don't know what to tell me? You're a doctor. Tell me what's wrong with him.
That's just it. There's nothing wrong with him that I can detect.
But of course there is. He's up there suffocating.
I meant there was nothing physically wrong with him.
But that's impossible.
I have just given him a complete physical examination. He's as sound as any man can be.
Then why is he choking?
I do not understand it any more than you do. I could find nothing exerting pressure on his throat, no sign of anything that might cause asphyxia.
Are you trying to tell me he's not really sick?
Of course he's sick. Very sick. What I'm trying to tell you is that I don't know why, any medical reason why he is so.
Is he still having difficulty breathing?
I'm afraid so.
But if this goes on, what will happen to him?
Mr. Collins, he cannot go on like this much longer.
But there must be something we can do. We can't sit by and let him die.
I'm told that he was stricken very suddenly, without any warning whatsoever. There is a possibility that he may recover just as suddenly.
There is also a possibility he may not.
I'm sorry, Mr. Collins. I'd be glad to stay by his side if you want me to. But in the absence of any known medical symptoms, there's nothing further I can do for him. He'd be just as well with you or anyone else in the family at his side.
I see. That being the case, I see no reason for you to stay.
Again, I am sorry.
Good day, Doctor.
Good day.
Mr. Collins, no matter what that doctor may have said to you, your nephew is going to recover. I know it.
How do you know?
Because it didn't... That is, it just can't happen that way.
What are you talking about?
This may sound strange, but nothing is going to happen to Barnabas Collins. He's going to be all right.
I see. You pretend to understand more about the case than a man of medicine does.
Yes, I suppose I do. But there are certain things that I don't understand that confuse me.
Such as what?
The way that you were treating Mr. Collins when he was here. The way that you held him and tried to ease his pain. You showed such affection for him.
And that surprised you?
Yes,
But why?
because I'd always been led to believe that you and Mr. Collins were never very close.
For a young lady who's been in this household exactly 2 days, and who has no previous knowledge of this family, you have gathered some rather strange, and I might add, rude impressions.
Forgive me.
I will not forgive you, but I will inform you. Barnabas and I have always been very close. Although I'm his uncle, we're the same ages, and we felt more like brothers toward each other. Now, I don't know where you've conjured up these impressions, but I do not want to hear of it again. Do I make myself clear?
Yes.
Miss Winters. I'm sorry for shouting at you. I suppose I'm really angry because I want so very much to do something for him. And I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do.
Poor dear Barnabas. I will not let anything happen to you. I shall pray for you to be well again. Oh, you must get well. You must.
Mademoiselle, I heard that something has happened to Monsieur Collins.
Oh, Julie. Oh, we do not know what to do for it.
But what is it? Or what has happened?
No one knows. Even the doctor could tell us.
A doctor was here?
Yes, he left just a few minutes ago.
And there was nothing he could do?
Nothing.
Did he say why?
Not tell us why. I do not understand. The doctor examined Mr. Collins, and he said that there was nothing wrong with him physically. But
Monsieur Collins is in pain. I can see that.
oh, that Angelique. You know it doesn't make any sense. I feel so helpless.
Poor mademoiselle. Is there anything I can do?
I've tried everything. Nothing seems to help. I was praying before you came in.
I will pray with you. Mademoiselle,
Yes, Angelique?
if you're going to pray, you should have the medal of Saint Pierre. You should hold it close to him. Did you bring it with you?
Yes. I have it in my luggage.
I will get it for you.
No, Angelique. I will find it far more quickly than you will. You must stay and watch over it. I'll be back in a moment.
Poor Barnabas. No one knows what's wrong with you. No one but I. You are such a foolish man. But perhaps you will learn from this. After you have suffered enough, perhaps you will feel differently toward me. You do look so pathetic. But you have yourself to blame. No one but yourself.
Do you want to speak to me, Barnabas? Do you have something to say that you think I might like to hear? Maybe I can help you to speak. There. Is that a little better?
Yes.
Oh, that's good. Is there something you want to tell me?
Help me.
But everyone has already tried to help you, and they have all failed. Even the doctor.
You must do something.
But what can I do? I am only a servant. Last night I was not even worthy of you.
Don't say that.
I'm sorry, but
Angelique,
it's true.
listen to me.
Yes, Barnabas?
I'm going to die.
Oh, no, you cannot die.
There's very little time left.
No, Barnabas.
Death is all around me. You must do something. Please, Angelique. Help me.
I do not want you to die. I love you, Barnabas. If you die, I'll have no one. I don't want to lose you.
Angelique, I found the medal. What is it? Oh!
Josette.
Oh, Angelique, you've spoken. Barnabas, do you feel better?
Josette, I'm going to die very
No!
soon.
No, Barnabas!
I can feel it happening, Josette.
No, Barnabas, it's not true. A moment ago, you could not even speak, and now you can.
I still can't breathe. Can someone help me?
Barnabas, I don't know what to do. I don't know.
What is the matter with it? I do not remember tying it so tightly. I must get it loose before it is too late.
A knife.
It's gone, Josette. Whatever it was, it's gone.
Barnabas, you've recovered.
I feel just as I did before it happened. Only I feel a little weak.
Oh, Barnabas, of course you feel weaker. It must have been a great strain on you. But it's over. It's all over. I'm so happy. Oh, Mr. Collins, he's recovered.
Recovered? Yes, Jeremiah. I can breathe again. Oh, I feel so much better. But how did it happen? I don't know. But a moment ago, the choking pain suddenly stopped. That's very strange.
What is?
Well, the doctor said it could happen this way, that the affliction could leave as quickly as it came. I don't know how or why it happened, but I've never been through anything so terrifying in my life.
Barnabas, I was so frightened I was going to lose you.
But you didn't lose me, Josette. I'm still here, and I'm going to stay here with you. It's strange, but when the pain was most severe and most unbearable, it's then when it suddenly stopped. But before it did, I was no more than a moment away from death. I could feel it and smell it. I could almost hear death whispering to me, telling me that my time had come.
I have been foolish, little soldier. Very foolish. If Barnabas had died, what would I have had? Nothing. I must find some other means of revenge. A way of preventing his marriage to Josette while keeping him alive. Then he will turn to me, and I shall be his. I shall be his.